So the function of the offsite location is a tool to get the job done, a place to have a conversation take place. I've seen a lot of situations where a management team got on a plane, flew to an airport, got in buses or cars, drove for an hour and a half to sit in a conference room looking out over a beautiful beach, and they spent the whole day looking out over a beautiful beach. Maybe they had a 45-minute cocktail session on that beach, and the next day they were back in the conference room for the whole day. And at the end of the meeting they said, "Why did you take us to this beautiful location and lock us in a conference room?" So make sure that if you're going to spend the money and spend the time getting to a nice location, there's a heavy social or team building component that's going to utilize that location. It's not just a nice place to look out the window of a meeting room. I think also you have to look at the meeting room itself. It sounds trivial, but are the seats comfortable? Can people really sit in those seats for 2 days? I've shown up in conference rooms and they had those kind of rickety, bamboo-y kind of chairs you use for a wedding. Well, sitting there for an hour and a half wedding reception is fine. Sitting there for a 3-day offsite, you're going to have some people with bad backs at the end of it. Comfortable seating, a nice surface to write on, plenty of room to roam around, lots of walls for flip charts. I also would have a big room. Sometimes when you tell people I need a room for 12, they put you in a room and, maybe 12 small people or 12 people jammed shoulder to shoulder. We always try to ratchet up the number. So if you actually have 12 people in the meeting, tell them you want a room for 20 or 24. If you've got 15 people, tell them you want a room for 30. That'll give you time to move around, to stand up, to stretch, to spread out of the table. You don't want people cramped. People's physical comfort's important. Comfortable chair, good writing surface, room to breathe, room to move around, places to post things on the wall. This is a tool. The room is a tool that you're going to use for a couple days to give yourself a successful offsite. Get yourself a tool that works. Worry about function more than form.